So my mom passed away in 2020. So that was like early COVID pandemic. And then one of her big dreams is for me to have masters in just masters abroad. I do miss home, but at the same time, this is like the perfect chance to just just be on an adventure. That's how I see it. I see this life that I'm having right now as my adventure. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I mean, the whole visa situation is overwhelming for anyone who's been an immigrant in the UK, and now it's even spurring more issues and so on.
Last time I spent like almost 4K just for this current visa, and like the visa before that I spent almost 2K. So like that's a lot of money for staying in the country.
Welcome to the AG podcast. Today we have someone special. We'll be diving deep into her journey of moving abroad to another country to study and work. She has been a writer and editor for DBL Indonesia, a television presenter for SBO TV. She has worked as a reporter, a radio announcer, and a freelance journalist. With an experience of over 7 years in news and media, a master's degree in multimedia journalism, and a bachelor's degree in communication studies, she also sang at my wedding, my good friend Delya Apsari.
Woo!
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. That sounds amazing when you sum it up like that.
Yeah, I mean, I have to give you a good intro because I think you deserve it.
I mean, the good intro is basically just my CV, so thank you for having me here.
You're welcome. Delia, I just want to begin this conversation with a question. For anyone who doesn't know you and is listening for the first time, when did you move to the UK and why did you come here?
So I moved to the UK in January 2022. The why, that's quite emotional, but also quite complicated because my mom passed away in 2020. So that was like early COVID pandemic. And then one of her big dreams is for me to have masters in just masters abroad. And also like, because education and job, like having good job, having good title is like, it's a really big deal in Indonesia, coming from a really strict Asian culture. So that's one of her dreams. And I decided to do it in the UK. And I wasn't really sure about getting to the UK. Like before you moved here, like you're just afraid of everything. I was so scared of taking IELTS. I was so scared of like just dealing with the visa and everything. Like, am I worth it? Like, can I actually be here? Is it okay for me to be here? Like things like that. But then Bournemouth Uni came up with their letter of acceptance, and it's also the course that I'm very interested in. But at the same time, it's just something that I've always been doing. So like as you said, like I've done writing, I've done editing, I've done video editing,
Reporting as well.
Yeah,
right?
reporting. So like going to multimedia journalism is just natural. Like it's just a really natural decision. So came here in January 2022 to pursue my master's in multimedia journalism. Met you. Met lots of good friends, interesting friends, and so yeah, the first like the initial, what's the word?
Initial start?
Yeah, the initial start was to study, and I've never done any part-time in my whole life before. Like I've never done any part-time in like restaurant jobs or cafe or something like that. But then when I moved to the UK, I had to do it. So there's a really interesting transition in my life as well, because I'm used to work just for like, it's just between me and the producer or the editor or my partner, but it's rarely about like, customer or about your supervisors, things like that. So it's been an interesting change for me.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being vulnerable,
Mm-hmm.
sharing about what your mom dreamt for you.
Mm-hmm.
And just to like not to digress too much from that topic,
Mm-hmm.
because I think anyone who's listening, they would have the same dreams of moving abroad and wanting to make a difference for their family or for themselves. Just to give people the context, what have you been doing now in terms of work, and do you think you have got that dream fulfilled, what your mother dreamt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, as her dream was just for, I mean, she dreamt of me going, having masters abroad, and I think I fulfilled that. But then I'm not sure about the rest, as in like staying here wasn't really a like something that I wanted to do. Like I really just wanted to come here to study and see how it goes. That's the thing about me. I don't have like a proper 5 year plan or a
Yeah.
proper where do I want to be when I'm the future. Like
Mm.
I don't even know what the future looks like. So after 1 year and a half studying and just connecting with people here and did my like our course was very it just shaped you as as a person and also a better journalist, because of course like that was my first experience in interviewing people from here, people, local people who live in Bournemouth, or even like people from other country who fled their country from the war, from poverty, from everything, and then came to the UK, and then I got to interview them like face to face. That's like a really interesting experience. So then about staying here to work or to live, that was something that I wasn't even sure to do. I wasn't even sure that I actually want this, because I know that a lot of people came to the UK because they want a better life, they want a better life quality or something like that. But I'm saying this not because of as in like I came from a big city in Indonesia, so I didn't really have anything. I didn't have anything that's like lacking from my city. I felt and still feel fulfilled with whatever I have and I had there.
Yeah.
So in terms of like infrastructure, everything, food, of course, entertainment, because it's a big city. A lot happens, and there's always something new, and there's always something happening. Concerts, everything. So it's coming here is like, especially because it's Bournemouth. It's a small town. It's something that's like more chill and more like I don't know, like there isn't really a the difference is more like I now live in a smaller town with like smaller community and just a smaller list on what to do and where to go. So if it's about better, I think I chose to stay here because of the work-life balance. So in the end, like I think that's what won me over, because even when I was doing my part-time, I feel like, of course the job is tough, but I feel like this is actually okay, as in like the pay that I got compares to the work that I did, like they actually make sense. Well, of course, but like working in a restaurant job is not, it's not an easy job. But and then I did freelance here as well as a writer in Tinic UK, and like the experience, the work-life balance, as in like they really care about you. They really care about how you feel and how you do your life. Because before in Indonesia, like when I work as a journalist, I would only have like 1 day off, and that's on a Tuesday, and barely any day off for the big holidays. And people don't really get mental health yet. People don't really get especially in like company structure, like they don't really, like they valued you more if you work hard, or you're close with certain people, or you're close with certain authorities, which is most of the time thought unfair, because I'm not good with that. I'm not a, I can't just be nice to someone because I want something from them. It's really not who I am and how I am. So like coming here, I feel like it's just more fair here. Work, pay, especially now that I got into this job that I do right now. It's a corporate job, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and it's very flexible. Everyone is so understanding. Everyone puts my need and then my want first before their wants, which is actually amazing, because I've never had that in my whole entire life. And also because back home, I've always seen as the person that has more responsibilities outside of herself, because I was my parents' daughter, but I also my sister's older sister, so I have responsibility over these people. But when I came here, everyone asked me like, what do you want to do? What do you want? What do you like? What do you think? Like, people actually care about what I think, which is crazy to me. Like, people actually care about what I want, which is something that I've never had in Indonesia. So that's the big why I stay here, is I think for that. And also the next big why is also because I met my partner. So
Who is also in the studio.
who's also in the studio with us for emotional purposes, emotional support.
Since we are on the subject of why you like UK, can you like tell us 3 things, the best 3 things about the UK?
Work-life balance. I know it's 3 words, but I feel like it's one thing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Work-life balance. Second one is clean air, clean water, because of course, like I came from a big city, so pollution everywhere. That's why we stayed in the mall. We just stayed indoors. And third, I know that sounds crazy to say about the UK. It's the weather, because Indonesia, especially the city where I came from, is very hot. It's not just hot, it's humid. So I know like the weather here is not the best, but at the same time, like I enjoy cold weather. I know this is really crazy, but I do enjoy cold weather.
Honestly, this is quite refreshing for me, because every time I speak to someone, they're like, "Oh, the weather is bad. It's always raining. It's always cold." But I think you're one of those, maybe the first person I have met who said the UK weather is better, because you've come from Indonesia. But do you miss Indonesia in general?
I do, of course. And even last night, I went to the Christmas market, the Bournemouth Christmas market, with my Indonesian friend, and we bought pizza with shredded chicken on top. And when she had a bite, like she turned to me and she was like, "This tastes like the chicken in soto ayam, like, and like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like the
yeah.
chicken soup." And we were like, "Oh yeah, that's right." And then we just kept eating pizza while thinking about soto, which is crazy. But of course, I do miss home, especially food and especially my best friends, because they're the bestest friends anyone can get. So, but I mean, that's how it is, I guess. Even my friends are now, they're all now in their own journey. Like one of my best friends, she's working in a cruise now, so she's in the US. And then one of my other best friends, she works as a manager of jewelry, like the big fancy jewelry store in Bali. And then another friend followed her husband to like a completely different island in Indonesia, which is like, it's still Indonesia, but Indonesia is massive. So it's completely far away island. I've never even been there. So each of us were on our own journey. So I feel like I do miss home, but at the same time, this is like the perfect chance to just like, just be on an adventure. That's how I see it. I see this life that I'm having right now as my adventure. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just enjoying it now.
No, that's awesome. You've been here what, like 4 years,
Yeah,
almost
three. I think three should be three.
3 years.
Mm-hmm.
2022, right?
Yeah.
So it's more than 3 years, 3.5 years, let's say.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 4 years soon.
Yeah.
In 2026.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, because I started in January. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, from coming here as a student to now working in a corporate job, like things have changed in your journey. But I'm just wondering, and for anyone who's listening, how do you see yourself? Like, this is a big question again. Do you see yourself living in the UK in the next few years, or do you think you want to maybe travel, go somewhere else, and maybe start a new adventure in a different
100%,
country?
100%. I think it's because I don't have my parents anymore. So I've only got my younger sister, which like I send money to her every month. So and we're doing fine. Like she would visit once in a while to the UK. Like last time she came here, she stayed for 4 months. So I think that's what works best for us right now. So going home is still not an option for me, and I don't see like myself doing that in a, I don't know, like I just feel like I'm still in my adventure. So we were actually talking about this, like it's either we're staying here or yeah, so we're just gonna see how it is with the politics here as well, because it's something that's really important for me, and I think it's important for my partner as well, because that's definitely affecting my visa and how much more we have to spend on visa, which is crazy because last time I spent like almost 4K just for this current visa, and like the visa before that I spent almost 2K. So like that's a lot of money for staying in the country. And
just for context, it's 4K pounds,
yes,
right? 4K
yeah,
pounds.
4,000
4,000 pounds, not
if it's
rupiah.
4,000 rupiah, then feel free to rob me anytime. Yeah, so I want to see how it is because, of course, I'm someone who follows the news very closely, and I know that just recently the current administration announced that they're gonna propose the new regulation about how instead of 5 years, it's gonna be 10 years to get the indefinite leave to remain, and we can get less years. We can get it in less years if we pay more taxes, or if we're married to a British citizen, like just things that are just like I don't know, it's just not great. I mean, it's not why would you want us to do that? Like I'm here to work, I'm here, like I'm a legal immigrant, which is crazy to say because like I'm high skilled as well. I've got my bachelor's, I've got my master's. Like, why does it have to be so complicated? And like I know how it is in different countries as well, and they're not as strict and demanding as here. So it does feel unfair to me what they're proposing right now. So that's why if they finally say that yes, for legal immigrants, then you'll have to wait for 10 years, because that if it's like my partner say, if on those 10 years we don't have to pay anything, like we just have to wait, then that's fine. But like we have to pay. It's like subscribing to a country that keeps removing its content, or like it's endless subscription for another 4K every like 2.5 years, which is crazy. So we're gonna see how it's gonna be, and because it says that there's gonna be a certain tax bracket, something like that, to see like how much I earn, and then they're gonna see if that would fit the 5-year or 10-year category. So I'm just following the news right now to see how it goes. And I mean, I don't know about how, again, we don't know how the future is gonna be, but like if it does go to the 10 years, then we're thinking of just go to Romania. No, honestly, I don't know anymore, because I wouldn't want to spend that much money just to stay here, definitely. Which is sad, because I actually enjoy my job. I enjoy my friends, my colleagues, and yeah.
I mean, the whole visa situation is overwhelming for anyone who's been an immigrant in the UK, and now it's even spurring more issues and so on. By the chats we've had, you have said there's no chance you would move back to Indonesia, so it would mostly be maybe some other country like Romania or some other European country, right?
I mean, doesn't really have to, because again, like, Indonesia is nice. Indonesia is amazing. We've got amazing food. We've got amazing culture. We've got amazing infrastructure. Like, I know if you convert like from pounds to rupiah, it sounds like a really big number, but the living cost here is crazy as well. And like renting, groceries, bills, council tax, like it's a lot. Like, we earn a lot, but we spend a lot. Whereas in Indonesia, like, you can definitely earn a lot more and spend a lot less. So I think when I said that I'm not sure about going back to Indonesia, is more like I'm thinking more about climate change right now, because like we've heard, it's the climate is not great right now around Southeast Asia. We're getting more floods, more the heat. Oh my god, my friends, my sister, like, they've been complaining about the heat so much, because especially where I came from, it felt like we have like 7 suns, and I don't know, hell just like leaks over or something like that. It's that hot. So to me, it's more about the future, as in that future. Like, we wouldn't have clean air, probably. I mean, there's no clean air anywhere right now. Even the rain in my city is mixed with microplastic. I mean, I know it's probably like that here too, but my friends have actually been complaining, like, when they went out and it's raining, and some rain went into their eyes, and it actually stings. Like, it actually stung their eyes. So I see it more like the environmental and climate stuff. But if I have to go back, I would happy to go back. It's my home.
Yeah.
My home with my homies. So
I mean, you did say that you miss the culture, the food. Do you ever get homesick? Like, do you miss your friends?
of course. And we're in touch every day. We have a group chat that every time I open my eyes, there would be at least 100 messages in there. We talk a lot about each other, to each other, and we're very close. Like, we're not just like, we've been friends since high school, and we've literally been with each other every growth, on like every level of growth. So of course I do miss them, and I miss, I don't know, just what's the word, like, it's just so easy to live where I came from. Like, service is really nice, customer service is very good. Like, people would actually smile and help you, which is not really a thing here. So I think I miss those, like the warmth, the love, just to be with people that you don't have to like explain yourself over and over again. because even here, like making friends for me is a bit tricky. Because at first, like you would know someone at a very surface level, and then you started like more into the difficult conversation.
Yeah.
And most of the time it just doesn't work out. Most of the time something happened, or that's the thing though, I think, when you only got to know people at a certain layer. Because I feel like I can't blame them as well, because they're probably like distancing themselves or putting a wall on themselves because they don't want to get hurt, or they don't want to like, you know, like just be friends with someone and then we're leaving or something like that. Because like that's what happened in uni as well. Like we used to hang out with like a lot of people, and now most of them have gone to London or went back to their country. So connecting with people is definitely not as easy as it sounds. Like making friends, going out, yeah, but like long-term relationships, long-term friendship, like especially in like that deep level, I've only had like maybe 2 friends that I can say that I have that. But even those ones, like still not in that like very deep level. So yeah, and then of course the political differences, culture differences, emotional maturity differences. Because like for me, like I'm 30 years old, so my friends back home are all similar age with me, and they've been through very similar situation with me. Whereas here I would be friends with someone much younger or much older, and some of them would have like, you know, just the good level of emotional maturity, and and then some of them just don't.
Yeah.
So lots of conflicts here and there just because of like some differences. But like, yeah, I mean, I can't force anything, and I can only control myself and how I feel or how I think. But I learned the hard way that I can't control anyone else's feelings and anyone else's thinking. So I'm just protecting myself now. Now I'm the one like putting barriers. Like, yeah.
I think you've just answered what I was going to ask. Like, I was going to ask you, have you built a community, because you've lived here for a long time now? Have you made solid friendships? But I think you've summed it well. It's harder to do that, especially when you're abroad, and it's just been a few years, right? It takes time. It takes layers and layers of searching in that person, and then you find friendship. So yeah, I understand. I think we are all kind of in the same kind of journey where moving abroad, finding your ground, finding a community is just not easy, right? Before I go further, I think there's one big last question that I want to ask you. You have worked as a journalist for a long time in Indonesia, and now you've switched career, which is evident in your corporate job. Do you think you would go back to being a journalist, or do you want to go back to being a journalist, or would you continue living and doing corporate job?
Well, that's a big question I've always asked myself almost every day anyway. Like I'm my own biggest critic and hater. So of course I would love to do journalism again, but I have to be realistic, and I've got my sister to my sister is depending on me. So I can't just do whatever I want, if that makes sense. So, and where I am now in my corporate job, like if I take like certain course and then I got like, it would be easier for me to like have higher salary threshold than I have right now. But like if I go back to journalism, which I haven't done in a while, and I've only been doing freelancing here and there, So it's not going to be like a strong portfolio, I assume. I mean, I think I love my final project though. You guys need to watch it.
I'll put
Really.
the link in the
Please.
description.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, for now, I think I'm gonna stay in my corporate job and see where it's gonna take me. But let's see. Who
Yeah.
knows? Again, I'm not the person who has like 5-year plan or whatever. I can say this and then just have like noodles tomorrow or something instead of actually thinking about my future. So
Okay,
there's
thank
that.
you. Yeah, is there any other plans you are looking forward to? In maybe just for the next few months or next year, 2026. Is there something happening, good happening, or
Well, other than holidays, of course,
Yeah.
because so this year, this year was the first time I went back to Indonesia ever since I moved to the UK. So we went to Indonesia in January for, I mean, I was there for a month. My partner was there for 2 weeks. So like that was a big thing for me because I haven't been home in quite a while. And for next year, other than holidays, I don't know about any big plans, but I've been thinking about opening a business.
Woohoo! Wow.
I'm still not sure what kind and what to do. I've got like thousands of ideas in my head, but I think the most important thing that I've been thinking and I've been wanting to do for next year is just to be with my sister because I'm planning to get her here at least in March after her birthday. So then she can stay here as long as she wants because now I'm moving to a bigger flat and just want to spend time with her. Really, I want her to cook for me. She's a really good cook, and I want to travel with her because she hasn't been traveling and she's just been on her own in Indonesia. So that's the big thing for me. Really, I don't really have anything like career-wise or anything. But I also want to try the course that I was just talking about. If I take the course, then I might be able to, like take a different role with higher salary threshold. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm also learning new language now. I'm learning Romanian.
Wow.
So yeah, that would
That's exciting.
So if
Yeah.
there's any change or anything, like I'm ready.
Right. Well, thank you for sharing
No,
your story.
thank
You for
you.
being on the episode. And any last words for the people watching?
As this is about moving to the UK, just know that it hasn't been rainbow and sunshine, quite literally, because we haven't seen any rainbow and sunshine. I mean, I've seen rainbow, but not sunshine. The current political climate is not the best, and they've made it harder for us to come here and live here and just do our thing here. So think about that. Then also, but at the same time, do whatever you want. If your gut tells you like, yeah, I want to be here, then be here, and just. I know this sounds so cliche, but now I know why every self-help book sounds cliche. But like going to that cliches words are actually like a really rough journey. But I would say like don't be hard to yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. It might feel really daunting. You might feel really depressed or anything. But just relax. Just take a deep breath and just think of like how we're all human and we're all just living organisms in a massive planet in a massive universe. We'll be fine. It's okay. Like if it ends, it ends. If we're happy, we're happy. If we're sad, we're sad. Really, just be true to yourself.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Adios.
Love your job. Job your love.